Hello, more artistic version of Luke Smith here. We all know that there's going to be an increase in censorship coming on all of these big centralized websites. Is there a solution? Yes, there is, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. Is the solution to that problem? The solution is federated software, federated social networking. But this does not work just for social networking. I have here, for example, PeerTube. None of these so let me explain how it works. So you see all these people. Let's just clean things up a little bit. So none of these people are on the same website as me. None of them. You have Brett Stevens here. He's on Free Software Extremist. This guy's on anime.website. These two people in my notifications are both on anime.website. They're not on the same website as me. Because here's the way it works. It's all federated. It's a network. I guess let's open up GIMP so I can sort of draw you. I guess the little thing. New. Yes. So I'm here. So let's get the pencil tool or paint tool. Thing seems kind of weird. Did they change things? Paint tools, let's get pencil. Here we go. So I'm here. Oh, got it. So I'm here. Let's go black. So I got my website here to explain how it works. Then you got your website here. Bill has their website here. There's these guys. They sort of close themselves off. So I connect to you. I'm terrible at drawing. But yeah, I connect to you. You connect to me. Bill connects to both of us. These people kind of close themselves off. We still connect to them, but they don't connect to us. These people over here are called Mastodon users. And this is kind of how the whole thing works. It's a decentralized network of websites that all interact with each other. We call it the Fediverse, federated software. And you may want to join. Someone I personally know. So I guess I should show you what this is typically. What it would look like. You have all these people here. Came here for different reasons, all of them. All on different websites, and they're connecting with each other through this singular site. Well, I see them through this singular site as if it was on one site. So how does this protect us from censorship? Well, it makes it a lot more censorship resistant because there's not one centralized site, like with these dishonest alt tech sites. Like, what is it now? What's called Parler, Gab. You all notice a sort of dishonesty with a lot of those sites. But this doesn't have that. Here's a list of instances that you can join. I'm going to put in the description. It typically looks like this. I have mine look like this. This is called Bloat. It was actually built by a good friend. And this, as far as I'm concerned, this is the most sane front end for it. Built my good friend R. As far as I'm concerned, this is the most sane front end. And it's not just this sort of Twitter knockoff without the retarded word limit. But you also have video hosting So you have a replacement for YouTube, PeerTube. You have Pleroma, Mastodon as your replacement for like Twitter and things. So with the oncoming censorship that's going to increase, I want everyone to start using this software. It's good, it's useful. I actually kind of hate this. Let's darken. This is good, it's useful. Software, it will prevent censorship effectively, making it incredibly difficult. The only laws you're allowed to have to abide by are the laws of the site and the legal jurisdiction of the site. So for example, you could join Free Speech Extremist here. Let's actually go to the public timeline so we can get an idea of who's on the site. We can go here, stay here. Well, the rules would typically be listed in the About section. You could join this one, you could join the other one. You could join the one ran by my good friend R, who created BloatFE, which is what I use to interact with it. You could join anime.website. Any of these. PeerTube, I just joined this one because I was sent here. I may switch or change things up, I don't know. There's many things you can use. But yeah, if you are serious about not wanting yourself to be censored, you should get on to the Fediverse, to Federated software, if that's what you're serious about, not getting censored. This is not just for YouTube, this even works for... I'm not going to show you any of these other channels, but this is Federated, but for like Discord. You also could even go back to IRC. I know a lot of people who actually hate the Matrix network. But so yeah, that's all for now. I've been Lane_S. If you want to prevent censorship, you want to prevent yourself from being censored, and you're serious about this, get onto these all this Federated software. That is the answer, that is the solution. That's what you need to do. Also, get off Windows. It's only a matter of time before Windows starts censoring people for using political opinions. I remember it was a bit ago, but like Jordan Peterson got banned from using Gmail, but I know that's a little bit different. But anyways, that's all for now. I've been Lane_S. Well, let me explain about the thing with Jordan Peterson temporarily getting banned from Gmail. Programs like Windows are moving to software as a service. So get onto Linux too, because it's only a matter of time before Windows says, well, it's a service that we are providing, and so they're going to restrict that service from you for political reasons. You can't do that with this, with Linux. So switch to Linux too, as well. That's all for now. I've been Lane_S.